Elena here, and welcome to episode 3 of our Amplified Let's Play. Today we will be continuing with the Quarry. As I get up the mountain, last time we have built part of the admin building and we have completed the fine polishing workshop. Today we're going to complete the boiler room and hopefully start on some other projects inside the quarry. So let's get to it. I love the view of distant horizons. With a refreshed supply of diorite from some off-camera mining, here we are. Ready to rock and roll. And of course we made the inside a wheat farm just so the villagers can sustain themselves, let's put it this way. We do not want villagers getting extinct. Oh, a cat. So, let's see. And I bought too many bread from the villagers, so let's eat it. But to first check with this building, it looks a bit bare on the columns, like a bit too lonely. Let's see if we have some blackstone. Yes, we do. And stone cutters. Here, perfect. Let's cut up a bunch of these. I think I'm using a brick here. Let's plop these on. Also, the attic resembles slightly a jail, so I will have to fix that. To be honest. So we have the first floor supported. Hopefully the roof should look a little more fail-safe this time. Now I have to fix the second floor. And of course there's no torching here. Second floor so far looks like this, but there is potential for a window here. Let's leave it open. And grab some windows. Of the attic. Trying to not be clumsy, but being clumsy anyways. Oops. So now it looks like this, and this should hopefully resemble a jail less. So here we have one building done. Some blackstone and a little bit of diorite. Why not? Yeah. Now let's go figure out the boiler room, which is right behind here, and I am expecting this to be a taller building, and it'll be a basement or 0th floor where they store their fuel. I might go steal some lava from the factory. I kind of like how this looks. Let me just make the switch. In this video, more of like a more relaxed Let's Play style as well, since I think it's slightly easier to watch one of these where my view isn't shaking 5 times a second because I was trying to do Windows. So let's stick with this, and please tell me what it looks like from your end, because I'm always open to your feedback, just so you know. And we have the entire thing replaced. It's a bit cramped in here, but that should be fine. Since it's kind of like a factory anyways, it's kind of expected that they are clustered together. Almost through with my first stack of basalt. Was there basalt in here to begin with? Nope, there wasn't. That should be enough basalt for today, hopefully. Question mark, question mark. And I want some external stairs up here, so second floor, since I'm assuming most workers work on the second floor. So let me cut up some stairs and prepare some direct getting. Right outside. Check this, it's a bustling village now, great. I mean, it's slightly strange how many farmers there are, since there's no physical farm, but trust me, there is a farm inside the pagoda, and that's why there's so many farmers. And farmers are so convenient for villages like this, because it's unfortunately way too common than I like to admit the fact that a villager is missing, because villagers do not mix well with heights. Here we have a little stairway that leads us directly to the second floor. Let's see what we want this time. I kind of like the chaotic diorite bricks here, since it makes a bit of sense that if somewhere is very hot, maybe their building material is slightly different, slightly more robust to make it heat proof. So since this material has a more unique flare, I'm just going to directly use it for this layer, and I might not put a roof for this floor specifically, simply because of how low this is and how small the clearance is between this building and the next. Okay, it's really getting dark. Let's find some place to crash in, which is apparently not this building. Where is my bed? I want my bed. Before the zombies start to attack villagers, where is my bed? I have to steal one from the rundown house again. I promised I'd put a bed in here, in this house. Nope, this bed is mine. This bed is mine. Head back to where we left off with our bed. I might actually add the support beam for the second floor as well. First floor is looking much nicer. That's for sure. Where is it? And this lands us perfectly on our building site for the boilers. Meditative. At least it is for me. I want to do it the other orientation. This works as a decent seating design as well. Let's move this. Give us also a bit of a daytime snack. How can I retrieve this? Let's just put warning since I am out of inventory. Warning, you have been. Deal with this monster storage issue. Let's continue digging this up. The iron on the grabs. Coming. simple for the rest. Nothing too fancy. It's so shorted. Actually, I don't quite like this one. It's too little contrast with the polished basalt. That should do it. Slap on some more windows. Let's do this one for now. Danger. Let's do the second floor. Let's go with a 5-4 high. This to actually be for walkway. Substitutes our roof. This side needs no roof. I was actually thinking why not add a roof for this side, since this terrace is reasonably well with the next door polishing station. Try a roof here, like this. Oops, did not need to do that. I think it looks better with the roof. also, suggest me names to name my pets, because I have some pets that are staying by other part of the city, which you will get to see. We're at that time of day where I need to get this set up. It's going to crash. Let's crash here for the moment. And finish doing the support beam thing. We don't need it in the middle. This will be some first floor done. Now moving on to the second, where we encounter our next issue, the cell shortage again. But other than that, we'll just be creating some large windows. Up to here at least. We need a giant smoking chimney for the middle parts. Back side of that. We try to search. Do we really have a pistol shortage? No, we don't. That's the answer. I'm going to pull out some stuff because I am going to grab some basalt. This here. Okay, that's a good amount of soap. Okay, we're happy. I have some strips in the top of using paper. Should be good. Should be a good number to start us off with. And chaotic bricks. I really like how you can install mods to make direct look much more palatable. How do we do the huge smoking chimney? blocking this off because of the huge smoky chimney that's coming up here. So the chimney is probably grimy as well, so I don't expect it to be white. Not at all. Maybe the heat kind of almost cured the facade to the in its raw wall form. And I can throw 2 buckets of lava down here. Does the water with this one? Or the lava? Quick trip to the labs. They are so conveniently located. Yes, here they are. The labs. Which I did not fully introduce to you, unfortunately. And this is a giant dripstone lava farm. There's the lava remaining. It's on the ground. Oh, and that nerd pole looking thing, that's actually the first landmark I ever made in this world. It's supposed to go up the build height. It went around that to build height. It's supposed to mark the spawn area. And it's doing its job. We have this giant smoking lava thingy here. And then the stairs, I guess they have to be external again because this area is looking pretty claustrophobic even for general eye. And we're almost out of the stairs. Right. So, all above that, I kind of expect that to just be an operator place. Nothing too fancy. This should work for the custom flooring. I'm gonna take this up. I think 3 should be enough, actually. Let's try for 3. Let me take a break downstairs to get some more black stone, and it just seems intuitive. This sounds so defensive. Because if I'm gonna miss my parkour, someone else's. And then you're going overboard, let's put it this way. These are the quick slabs. Okay, perfect. Get all of this stuff. I'll cut off of these. Let's see if we got enough. Likely not. I sleep in the factory, the man. I need a star cutter. Let's actually relocate this the first floor here, so we don't have to make this many round trips just to get stuck up. Of course, I'm going to climb the roof. Rat shortage. This one later once we have a big roof. So that I definitely need more material than this for the big top roof. Backside. I need some spares for the top of the roof. Let's try to get this building roofed up today. So let's finish this roof off. And fill it in. And that's the roofing done. Let's add some support beams. And this building is close to completion. And let me just make sure every floor is properly illuminated. Seems like it is. Careful these windows. Yep. I knew I was forgetting something. this should pretty much conclude our construction of the danger building. Sorry, that's just another name for the boiler room. Now let us focus our attention to the two cranes that overlook the ravine. They are here. So let's see what I used here. I think it is this one, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. So I kind of just want them to be like small one-story building, but with the grindstones, you know, reaching out down into the ravine. Let's try that for now. And this is the width of this is 7, so let's go for 4, 5. 4 plus 1, 5. And then this will be where the chain is going to go down. So we're going to leave that for now. Why is there iron golem in a goofy position? Sorry, I get distracted way too easily. And it's dark, so it's time for eating. I have to figure out where I should get so much grindstones to use as chains, because they are more robust looking than the actual chains. I probably need stone slabs, so I probably have to run back to the apartments at some point. But let's just get the rest of the building planned out before then. So I want a beam like this, and just because it's getting robust stereotype, it looks stereotypically robust, and that's a good thing, I guess. I would imagine them being some sort of triangular support of sorts. So it will converge here. Let me think how to do this. Something like that should do the trick. To show that once I was in hell, steadfast by the walls, and here we want the actual chain. Keep that like this. Now I need to figure out how to get more stone than what I already have, because I think we need stone slabs. Already? And there's already thunder? It's not even that dark in my PNG. Let me just blitz some. There's a zombie? Bro. Where is the freaking zombie? Okay, I need to go crash. This is looking a bit sinister. I hope the villagers are alright. I have stone, but let me just confirm the crafting recipe. Probably need this as well. Let's see what we need for grind stone. Stone slab. Okay. We can make that happen. We need abundance of them. One slab per grindstone, okay. That should be enough. It was a decent amount to work with for now. Let's try it out. Wait, what? How on earth did that happen? I think we have to go one more out. I didn't have to follow orientations. Okay, that's so embarrassing because it's so freaking deep. Okay, that almost cost us a lot. Why is there still thunder despite it being so sunny? We're going to pretend like that's long enough for the so I'm gonna try to scale this mountain. Wait, they have different directions now? Okay. Yeah, it's very deep. Trust me, you won't want to try to do this without having a lot of random blocks to spare. Because how deep is it? I don't know, and I don't want to know. And this thing still keeps going. So that things. Let's go restock. Yikes. Yep, it's a giant one. How is this still permissible? Oh, there's a path, okay, never mind. The villagers don't trip there, otherwise it'll be catastrophe for them. More stone. Because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4 is the minimum. Focus on it, that's so funny. $36 coins though, I hope that's enough for the grind. Let's check it out. I'm gonna have to relaunch the game at some point due to how collection this is. And there goes my last piece of dynamite. Where on earth is it? And just quickly get the roofing figured. It's gonna be black stone. Okay, now we're going to crash. It's a bit too small to do a roof with a trim, I would say. So I'm just gonna stick to the basics and just use black stone because it's easy and it's reliable. And we have no black stone. I have to do two of them at the same time. Because how dark the frame is, I'm kind of tempted to do a direct trim right now. Please help me decide. Yep, we're doing a direct trim. Just stop. Should be a reasonably nice walkway between the two frames, since they might have some machinery they want to keep dry. And let's just fill in the rest with black stone. For something I'd like to outline this diagonal direction. Should I do it? Actually, I'm so tempted. Let me do it. No guarantee I have enough of that. realized that they aren't square. They're rectangular. Oh wait, they are square. I'm so silly. Forgot to drink coffee today. Like, actually. And we're out of diorite. Let's go on a short detour to find some more diorite. Need some stairs because diorite stairs are just so convenient to use as a white material. Hey, it's looking not bad. There's the machine in there, and whatever I like to call it. I mean, I would prefer this to be voted. Just otherwise looks wonky, but I mean, hey, it's not bad. Since we're going with the chaotic style, let's I kind of want to use some walls on top. I hope it won't be too jarring. Hopefully it's fine. That looks better. Let's continue the roofing grind. I've only realized how cheap basalt is as a material after I set up a haze beacon in Basalt Delta. It's so convenient. And basalt has a lovely sound as a bonus. Like, I won't exactly say that my favorite block in the game is basalt, but it's amount of toffee I use it like so often. Anyway, what are some color schemes that you are excited for me to try after I finish Lithos? If you want, you can comment this down below and I might try it. Who knows? If it's good, I will credit you in the special honored mentions list. What about this? Okay. Next part is getting the crane to be set up properly. Well, in, up, in, wait, no, in, up, right, up, right, up. in upright. Up, right, up, left, up. Bring up some node posts. And we don't do it again. Do we have enough time to do this over there? I wonder what alternate reality would look like if these were actually climbable blocks. At least my life would be easy in the alternative reality. That is for sure. Almost there. Yep, that's it. I'm going to restart the game because something's wrong. Twin towers, and that's kind of cute. Today I need to figure out the limestone chain here, otherwise there's still thunder. And that is cumbersome. Okay, that is a very awkward crop, honestly. I leave it at this just because there's nothing for me to hang on to. It's very scary. Now let me just beautify the outline of the cranes. But they look actually like something that Lithos people would build and be proud of. here we have another pair of buildings done. Hooray! Next, what should we work on? Let's finish off admin, since that is something I started a long time ago and was never able to get on top of, let's say. Just fill my inventory with blackstone, chuck it in here, and move this entire box to the admin building. I think I'll be fast enough that we don't need to sleep there too many times, hopefully. Here we get to try and finish everything up. Comment down below ideas for the admin building. Okay, I actually want this a bit taller since I feel like the second crane is not being properly overseen by these. So it's been a while since I touched this, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 up, and then it got a fancy top. So, and I forgot the ground pattern. It's bricks. And we're out of stairs. Well. Would that be enough? Need to restock on Blackstone brick stairs. Blackstone. Why is this not patched? I'm gonna stick with the watchtower theme. Functioning. Ground that looks robust enough to stand with the weather, including the infamously snowy days. And let's see how much of it we can get done today. Let's just go with the classic. EP time. Focus enough vessel. Should work. We do want to add some black stone supports. Just the buildings, same as them, but we seem to need the stone cutter again. Let's get looking to it. Isn't that? That should definitely be enough. And here we are done with the whole thing. Let us get ourselves a good perspective of the quarry to end this section. On our next episode, we will be finishing the entire quarry. Look forward to seeing you then. Let's see how we can get up. Where are the villagers not harvesting? Where are the villagers? Here we are. But hey, this is what we've got so far. We've got some definitely solid progress. I'll leave you here. See you in the next one.